Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, October 26th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. Before we get started, just a couple of quick things. I have to leave early today, around 3:30, so the afternoon video will be later. And the next two mornings, I have appointments. So I know some people only listen to the morning video. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do them tomorrow morning or Friday morning. Right now, it looks unlikely. But I'll definitely be doing afternoon videos to recap the entire days, and then Friday to recap the entire week. So today's video in the afternoon will be later. Don't think there'll be videos for the next two mornings. What's happening this morning? We were talking in the room last night. I said the market's attempting to go higher and grind up towards the Fed meeting and the midterms. I said those would probably be the two things, or one of those, that could possibly derail the market as they try to break the string of lower highs. I said earnings, unless they all really crap the bed out of these big ones, shouldn't be the catalyst to stop the move up. Well, so far this morning, both Microsoft and Google are both down over 6%, and it is affecting the overall market. As right now, look at triple Qs. Now, triple Qs, remember, never held a trend day yesterday, okay? Now they're looking to possibly take out yesterday's low. They've been going back and forth through it in the overnight. If they do that, then they'll be back to balance on the daily. But for now, they're going back and forth through it. Russell, the least affected, of course. Not only Russell not affected, look at Russell. Russell's looking to possibly gap high. Now, again, there's 75, 80 minutes to go prior to the opening. A lot can happen. But Russell is continuing what it was doing. And ES and SPY is pretty much a mixed bag. They don't know what they want to do. They're well within yesterday's range, but right around value low. Another wide overnight POC. Again, I'm in 2-tick increments, but this POC is wide overnight. We had a wide one the night before that we never got to, around the 3,800 level. We'll see if we get to this one this morning. Are you going to be able to lean against value low like yesterday? I did a consultation last night. I said, even though yesterday's wasn't with tremendous confidence, because at that time POC was going to be over at H's low, even though it was being raised a little bit, you still had everything going in favor of the buyers, the indices, value, overnight high, IB high, all things of that nature. Now today it would be a little different at this level. It would be with at least unchanged value, indices that are down. So a lot different. You talk about context at the same area, how it can change dramatically from day to day. Certainly something that all day traders need to be aware of. The overnight high is 385.04. Overnight low is 380.64. So again, what is the game plan? I personally, even though value might be overlapping to lower, would want to see what happens if we get this POC. Right? I'm surprised we didn't get the one from the night before. So maybe around this level, this overnight wide POC and B's low to take a long. You start getting below B's low and below that, I'd get out, because then you have to worry about them trying to get the day's low and coming back into balance on the daily. So I'd give yourself a couple of points maybe below B's low. That's it. Because by that time, then value might be totally lower. Just to keep that in mind. As far as a short right here, there really isn't one, because there's really nothing above us if they go. Now, we did price probe. So if the market ever really did rally, well, then again, around value high to where the base of the price probe was, I would look to take a short, because where they were buyers yet late yesterday, they're not there this morning. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Again, if we open smack in the middle of this range at 9:30, there's no trade whatsoever. Again, if it was to pull back, can you take that long against H's low? I don't know if either H's low or value low. Again, that's a possibility. And if the market ends up selling off more prior to the opening, say below this wide POC. Now, on the flip side, where I was looking for a long against it, if it was to come back up there and we can't get back up to value low, I would look for a short. Again, all early plays. And then, just quickly, on the chart. So the weekly is up. I have the weekly up now. The bulls have done a decent job. We're up now in the weekly. And the daily is firmly up for 2 days. We still got close, but no cigar to the 50. Again, we got above this trend line, but this succession of lower highs is still firmly intact. So we're going to see, I think, again, we always talk about things that will give us a progression of what the market's going to do in the bigger picture. I think within the next 2 weeks, right, we have the Fed a week from today, you have the election 2 weeks from yesterday. So by early November, I think we should have a pretty good idea if we're looking to break the succession of lower highs and have our low for the year in, or is this a new lower high, and at some point after these 2 weeks, based on everything coming out, we roll over and go make a new low on the year. Should be an interesting last 2 months. Good luck trading today. Thanks for the likes and subscribing, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.